actors. Even the I did a thing with my pen. I'm putting it down.
I fucking heard it. You guys know what I've had in my hands this entire time?
On your dick.
Nothing.
Same.
By point
What do you mean same? You just had a pen in your hands,
No,
you lions.
he said,
oh, you know what, Ryan? You're such a good actor. You've convinced me you didn't have a pen in your hand.
You're welcome.
It's okay, Ryan. He doesn't get it. It's fine. He'll never get it.
I
said it was your dick. You said nothing, and Ryan said those are the same things.
But no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. As always, I'm your Daredevil fighting a shark host, Kenny.
That's good.
Is it?
It's better than what we watched.
I am an aspiring actor caught in a tragic shark accident. Because that guy gave that ridiculously good speech about how the shark ate his parents, and I believed it, and I know for a fact it didn't happen.
Okay, look. AI being has prepared a poem. Beneath the blue expanse, a couple's dream unfolds. Their vacation, a sun-kissed promise of love and gold. But fate, like a relentless shark, circles near, turning paradise into a nightmare fueled by fear. Ryan, I wish I'd hit my head like this lady did, and maybe this movie would have been better.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that after Ryan made us watch Blind Waters on Tubi, he can go Zatu eat shit.
I've heard that before, but it still makes me laugh every time I hear it. Every time.
I thought I made it up. Great minds, you know?
That's fine. I actually don't hate this movie.
I don't hate it either.
But
it sucks.
It's frustrating.
It was a horrible time.
Nah.
It's frustrating.
I mean, it's a horrible time, and it sucks. But yes, there's so many buts.
That one actor,
Captain
he is
Gabe?
so fucking good.
He's too
Gabe's
good.
the only good thing in this.
And he's the
or
bad
do you mean
guy.
Dreamy Weston?
No. No.
The bad guy. I'm talking about the bad guy. Or I think he might just be misunderstood because the shark ate his whole family after all.
I don't... You think he's like, I've only known them for 15 minutes. But that was my sister. That was my dad. That was my mom.
That was my...
That shark.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what an actor has to do, Daniel. Get into the role. He got into the role of a family member.
My father would have wanted me to do this. He loved me.
Oh, I forgot about that. He would have wanted me to use him as chum.
He would have wanted us to do this.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, his acting as the character is acting to fool them in that one part is so good, but then later just having conversations with them, it is so bad.
Well, okay, so he was on the island. He prepped that speech. He didn't have time to prep much else.
But on the boat, it's like, okay, when we get over there, you gotta kind of like help save her too. Okay, yeah, sure.
Well, he doesn't want. He's tired.
He's tired.
He's
yes,
tired.
That's
he's
right,
bored
Daniel.
of
He's
it.
tired.
Sure.
He doesn't got time for this.
Someone give a synopsis. It cannot be me, because I watched this 3 weeks ago.
A newly
Shark in the water.
Shark in the water.
Stop, Ryan, if you've heard this before.
Stop, if
There's
you've
a
heard
shark
this.
in the water.
No. Tubi. Beach. Beach party.
Beach party.
Next day, go onto the water.
Whoa, man.
Shark with Captain Ron. I don't know.
Kane.
Hotter. Faster. This isn't really a shark movie.
No, it's not.
That's good, because there isn't really a shark in it.
That's not true, Kenny. In the first 3 minutes of this film, there's people, and they're on a boat in the water, and they're all having a good time, and I think some little shark or something was swimming around.
Baby shark.
And then this big shark went up and went, meow, and just took it, and then went away. And it's like, Blind Waters. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Oh, you'll see.
Water can't see.
You'll see.
In water, no one can see you scream.
And yeah, that sounds right.
That was the tagline.
And
I thought it was, I hit my head.
when it rains, the shark can't see. These sharks...
It's one shark.
It's one shark.
No. There were 2 sharks, and the other one ate it.
Okay,
These sharks
okay.
look like they were built on a computer from the
They probably
floppy
were.
disk era.
Oh, well, they're not that bad. Well,
Floppy disk. Ooh. My
Kim looked
goodness.
up just in time to see a shark and goes, "What the fuck is this?"
What did you
And
say?
I'm like,
you need to watch more documentaries because this is clearly a shark. You need to
shark.
get out of your landlocked area. Get out to like ocean land. Isn't she like, she's got, her people are from Hawaii. She should know what a
She
shark
can't
looks
swim.
like. That tracks.
yeah. And those are so bad. And then
The people from Hawaii or the sharks?
both,
Yes.
you know,
Okay.
a lot of the underwater footage before she hits her head is already fucking not good. It looks like I shot it. And I have no idea what I would be doing to film underwater scenes.
Putting your cell phone in a plastic bag.
You just put the
Who?
thing underwater.
You put the GoPro underwater.
Ooh.
They make them.
Thinks flash photography underwater would work in a bag.
Would it not?
You wouldn't have the flash on.
Why?
Because that's going to illuminate the entire plastic thing when it's trying to take the picture, which is going to fuck up your
Good, so
picture
you can see more.
of the bag.
Philip
Seymour.
Philip Seymour
Hoffman.
Shark.
Sharkman. Philip Seymour Sharkman.
This movie sucks.
It doesn't have the greatest beginning,
anything.
middle. Oh,
No, it has a fantastic middle when they're all on the boat. Actually, maybe this is the end.
that's close to the end.
Once we're ignoring the shark and we have to deal with the killer guy, that's when the movie's good. That as always with these shark movies, shouldn't have been a shark. Should have just been this guy.
They mentioned a movie where if it was just this guy, it would have been more like this other movie that was a much better movie. So I don't disagree. Because
I don't know what you just said.
What movie is that the one with Nicole Kidman?
No, that said
Nicole
Touristas.
Oh, Therese.
Therese.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But there's a boat movie with Nicole Kidman that I'm trying to think of the name, but I'm failing miserably.
Probably Batman Returns.
Hot entrance is what they said. Never in this movie. So, yeah, all right. Opening scene, we get the shark, la la la, no one cares. But then when we cut to what, Daniel? Our favorite time, it's party time on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Just like, I was going to say,
Every shark movie we've watched.
every shark movie from Tubi we've ever seen. This is correct. And I'm convinced. I haven't looked it up, but I know it's true.
Uh-huh.
Same location, same place.
Probably.
Has to be.
Probably.
How many of these shark movies has the Asylum made? This is yet another
That's
Asylum
true.
movie.
And
Yet that's like,
did they do
even
shark
worse.
bait?
Ooh ha ha.
ooh ha ha.
I can't remember.
Shark bait is like a 10 compared to this.
Which one was shark bait?
Stole the jet skis.
They broke the glass where my kids play.
Oh. Right, what happened after that?
Well, we reviewed a whole bunch of other movies, Daniel. It's fine. So, guy and girl, it's your classic tale. Guy and girl, they're at the party.
It's tale as old as time.
And she sent him off to go get some fruity drinks. And at some point, someone tries to steal her purse. And
Which is the dumbest thing because she's like all the way in the back of the room away from the exits, it looks like. So he would have to jump around, which I don't think he does to get away. So he tried to commit a crime when he'd have to try to escape the furthest.
She scratches him.
she scratches
So
him up
that's
real
gonna-
good.
They're like, this is probably going to come into play later. It doesn't.
It
kinda-
does.
It does.
It doesn't.
It doesn't in the way you think it's going to. You think she's going to see it and be like, oh shit. She doesn't see it. She realizes it when she tears the bandage. And then she's like, oh shit.
But he's already acting evil at that point, so it doesn't matter that he's
It doesn't
this guy because there's
matter.
no.
It double dog dare confirms it.
Even
but
though
we already know.
The
and
Coast Guard told her too.
It doesn't matter that
Yeah,
him
we
stealing,
already
trying
know.
to steal.
It's not a
him
secret.
trying to steal her purse is the lowest of his crime.
Not to
Doesn't
her.
matter.
But it's
She
a
doesn't care that he killed that family.
it's a callback.
But the shark killed that
The
family.
shark
That
killed
was
that
his
family. He just watched.
No,
he was part of that
he's
family.
responsible.
He's extended. They adopted him on that boat. We just didn't see it.
You didn't see it. He's a captain of a boat. You can do adoptions. As
You
a
can do
captain.
adoptions. You can do marriages.
Murders.
Murders occasionally.
divorces.
I don't know about divorces. I think you have to be on land.
Oh.
You wait till you're like at land to do that kind of stuff.
Well, you wouldn't let Poseidon handle your divorce.
No.
You throw her to the sea.
Well, that's.
I guess if you just do a murder.
I mean, that is
Yeah.
my joke later. Is this not all you married people out there? If you're thinking about getting married, this might be the best way to handle it is to have that other person just get eaten by a shark.
Still said it. I do.
She still said, "I do."
How many times did this guy try and fail to propose?
Once?
I think it's more than one.
No.
Because he was gonna do it with the fireworks. Didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
And then he was gonna do it underwater, which is stupid.
I mean, like fail in that, like he never actually got the attempt off the ground. I get you.
Yeah.
Well, we all know that it was stupid to try to do it underwater. We all knew what was going to happen.
I didn't know.
How do you not know?
I thought it was going to float down. I didn't think it would go up.
Well, you're not going to know the exact details of how it's going to get lost, but you know it's going to get lost.
I'll tell you how I knew it was going to happen, because didn't this exact thing happen in that one boat game where you tried to propose to me one of the characters tried to propose to me underwater, and then I had the character just not say anything?
God, what the fuck? Was that the ship? No.
Man of Medan.
Man of Medan. That was so awkward. You made it awkward for those characters. You accept the proposal next time.
Hey, you give me a chance to just say ... and not say anything, I'm gonna take it.
We should play that on stream. Daniel accepted my proposal in real life, everybody. Don't worry about that.
No, I said ...
He did say ... He even, if he pauses while he's writing an email, he'll say ...
Wait, but according to Mamma Mia, that means you bang. ... Yeah.
When did you watch Mamma Mia?
Like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It's a banger.
I watched it recently, and I thought maybe if you had watched it recently, we could have talked about it, but I guess not. So.
Well, which one did you watch?
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia.
With,
I mean, he probably did watch 2 as well.
I didn't watch 2 yet. I'm waiting for a special occasion.
You're waiting for, you want to do something nice for yourself.
Is there a third one now? I don't even remember.
Jeez. Look.
It's bad.
I'm looking. It's fine.
It's not. It's so bad.
Are you saying Mamma Mia is bad?
No, Mamma Mia is great. Now, the music, like when we first started the movie, that shredding music was cool with those people. And then the dance song at the party. I'm like, is this a real song or something made up? Because, I don't know if they have a budget for a real song, but it's kind of, if it's made up, it's pretty good.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Pretty much. We got those fun looking drinks. Tastes like ass, apparently. To us.
But what kind of ass?
Rhino ass.
I was going to say, not all ass tastes the same.
Hashtag not all ass.
Hashtag not all ass. And she's all like, the fireworks are going off. And she's like, this is the best. This is my favorite part of the night. Best thing ever. I fucking love fireworks. I'd hate to miss them. And he's like, oh, even better than this. And he tries to lay on some smooches. And then now she's missing the fireworks. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. You might as well just be playing explosion noises because they ain't watching shit. Also, I don't fucking care. Where the fuck were they launching their fireworks?
You know what? I don't fucking care either. Let's end this episode.
No. I was going to say, I don't fucking care. I'm about to jump right to the end. Where the fuck were they launching those fireworks?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because it was a 45-minute flight from the island that they were inhabited. 45 goddamn flights.
Those were dolphin fireworks. They're having a dolphin party, and it's lit.
You're shooting them off the beach. What are you talking about?
No, Kenny's talking about at the end of the movie.
When the fireworks are right above her, after the Coast Guard had to fly 45 fucking minutes from the island they're on just to get to her.
She hit her head.
So how are those fireworks right over her fucking head?
They're not
right, but
really
it's not.
there.
She's not just the only one who sees the fireworks. The Coast Guard has to see the fireworks because they have to light up the ocean in order to be able to see her.
I hit my head.
45 minutes from the island by plane. You can still see the fireworks going off.
This Coast Guard guy, so laid back. I think he was high.
He is my favorite character. He's got a look.
Oh man, you're getting attacked by a shark or something?
But
that's crazy.
Swim to the island.
That sounds
swim to the
wild.
Island.
Hey Nancy, you ever had a shark attack?
15 years. You know what? They had 2 sharks there, though.
You don't say.
Nancy's saying it's been 15 years since we had a shark attack. Whereabouts is you? Oh, you're in the water.
I don't even think they're saying since the shark attack. They're saying since the last time they've seen a shark in their base.
I ain't even attack. I don't go out on the water anymore. I'm fucking blitzed out of my mind.
I'm guarding this coast. The water.
My job is to guard the coast from the water.
Sharks don't get up on the coast.
Not since the Great Land Shark War of '94.
Yeah.
We banished them back into the sea where they belong.
Yeah. Now, okay, look. They wake up. They're in this great hotel room. This room.
And I wake up.
The entire budget of the movie went to them staying in this room. They didn't go to the fucking sharks. I still think these sharks might be worse than the bad CGI shark in that movie. Bad CGI shark that we should watch that's intentionally bad. But
there's a problem when you intentionally set out to make something bad.
It has to accidentally be bad.
It doesn't always work.
You have to set out to make the best thing you can do, but at the same time, you have to unknowingly be incompetent at it.
This is true, unless...
And then it's gold.
Unless it's just a parody of all those bad things that already exist that people tried really hard to make. And look, people, we still believe in you. This movie sucks, but your next one might not.
This is the guy who did Sharknado, Kenny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did this come before or after?
After.
Way after.
He peaked with Sharknado, and it's just been coming down the tornado ever since.
You make Sharknado,
spiraling down.
Maybe you don't make another plain ass shark movie. Unless if you were gonna make her blind, you gave her Daredevil powers. That would have been cool.
It should have been blind girl versus blind shark
I mean, that would have been cool.
in Kung Fu.
I would have been down
on
for
the
that.
deck of the boat.
On the deck of the boat.
It sweeps her with her tail. She goes, ah! But she like somersaults out into a backflip and comes down in that pose. You know what I'm saying? And then she like leapfrogs onto its back with a harpoon. And then she's riding it like a bull that's trying to buck her. Now that's a movie. Fireworks up in the sky above her, shot from 45,000 miles away. That's a movie. And John Travolta's there. And he's breathing really weird and slow-mo, looking at you. That's a movie.
Like, I'm about to have a blowout in my pants. This is good stuff.
We've all been there.
They sleep late, Kenny. They sleep too late because they're drunk.
She forgot to set the phone alarm. Oh my god.
Don't they have a circadian rhythm that wakes you up like even when you don't want to be woke up?
I have a cicada rhythm.
They're drunk
I bet
and
you
they're
do.
jet lagged, probably. Because I'm willing to bet they don't live in this time zone. You know? Nobody lives in tropical places.
I don't think that's true, but I don't know enough to dispute it.
Right. Well, I told you, when I go on vacation, everyone else better leave.
Right? Does that include sharks?
Yeah, they're the first ones who should leave. I don't need them cluttering up my ocean with all their garbage
Well,
and stuff.
it's the ocean is a place for our garbage.
That's what I'm saying. They need to get out. Okay, we cut.
It's where
we
I
cut to the
raise my
docks.
plastic children.
Yeah, that's right. That's where we cut to the docks, and now we've got Gabe's new family is on the dock trying to steal some other people's boat. The dad just doesn't even fucking care. He's just like, I'll give you double money, man. You just take us. Like, those other people, whatever. You just take us. Like, what a fucking douche move. You think your money can just, buy you privilege over these other people that already paid for this boat?
Yes.
Right, but yeah, that
Yes,
is
absolutely.
how things normally work. Because if you're paying more than I'm okay with that. You want to double the price? Hell yeah,
Double
go
the
for it.
price of the no-show? What's the
Hey,
problem?
man,
They're
not
late
that,
by
they're
like
not that late.
They're like an
hour.
hour late.
Yeah, but I like them. I don't.
Time is
but
money.
He does. Not
Now, this
really.
is true. However,
Think about it.
I'm thinking he has already made the calculation. As long as they've paid up front, I just have to sit here, do nothing, and I get paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's true. He was probably hoping they just didn't show up at all.
Yeah.
Taking people
They
out is
show
a
up-
hassle. I don't want to be, look, they're
Well,
looking like they want to adopt, and I'm not ready to give myself over.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
Because yeah, he's not going on the boat with them, so it's like if they show up late and only go out for an hour, that's on them, man.
I
I
think.
got my monies.
Oh, right. Yeah, the family needs somebody to take them out, but the couple apparently are seasoned sailors and they can just do it themselves.
Yeah, he works on boats. He's only said it 4, 5, 6, 7
It's very
times.
important, Kenny, because in an upcoming scene, he's gonna work on a boat.
Multiple upcoming scenes. It's a big
He's
thing.
gonna do
Lot of
wire
boat working.
things. You like wires?
Like things.
You're acting like a guy who doesn't like wiring things.
Love wiring things.
You're acting
They're the
like a
best.
guy who defended Kiddie Pool Greg,
That's a great movie.
and yet you are you're dead in the water on this one. I don't understand.
Kiddie Pool Greg
Is it because there's no
is
script?
A grand
Is that
old
your
time.
problem, Kenny?
I don't think there was a script.
That there's no
You're
script
right.
in this?
This is just so bad.
I would say everything except the bad guy is bad.
Yeah, Gabe has some scenes. In fact, Gabe's so good right here that the guy who parks his boat next to him, because I feel like you have assigned dock spaces,
Right, he would
And
know that he's not the captain of that
he
boat.
would know he's not Captain
But Gabe is such a good actor, he has convinced him that he is.
Yeah, because even the Coast Guard walks by and sees the family get on Gabe Kane's boat, and he doesn't see Gabe in the front of the boat, and he's like, "Oh, tell Captain Kane I said hi." Like, he knows whose boat it is, and like neighbor guys is over there like shaking his head, like, "Can't believe you took this money."
Well,
blah, blah,
it's
blah.
also not his business,
yeah, not his.
and I appreciate that.
Someone did a murder, not my problem. Not
He doesn't
my
know
business.
there was a murder.
He can smell it. He's like, all those sailors are like sharks.
For all he
man.
knows, the old sailor guy sold the boat to this young sailor guy. Passed the
Young,
torch.
handsome,
Young, handsome, muscly,
talented.
tan, tall, dark, and handsome and mysterious. And there's trauma.
And there's trauma. And I can fix him.
And I can fix him.
There's also, at this point, that I texted about 10 lines of show notes to Justin because he texted me something and I forgot to switch back to
I don't know how
Discord.
you always have this problem. It's so weird.
Because people will be like, text me while I'm watching and whatever, and I'll respond, and then I'll
Why
respond,
are you
and then I'll
responding
respond.
while you're watching something?
Oh, if the movie's really bad, I do everything I can to look anywhere else.
Oh.
Your heart's not in it.
Yeah, because it sucked. And Ryan was right. It felt like it was a lot longer than 2 hours.
It did feel long.
Is this not 2 hours?
It's an hour and 40
I don't
minutes.
even think it's that long.
It's way too long. Yeah. Look, a tight 100.
We cut the shark out. Let's just get rid of the shark.
Just come out of, but you need something to get them.
Ryan, did you say a tight 100 minutes when I said it was an hour and 40 minutes long?
Yeah. Challenge me. Tell me I'm wrong.
Tell him he's wrong.
No, an hour and 40 minutes would have been good if,
Yeah, an hour 40
tight
is
100
good,
minutes.
but a tight 100, that would have been better.
That
would have been better. But it didn't really feel like a tight 100, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it felt like an hour 40.
Hour 40.
You're welcome.
Sorry, he had to be the escape boat again.
That's what this movie needed.
They had one.
They did. They needed one.
That pissed me off.
Okay, here. You tell me the scene, Kenny, and I'll tell you why it's awesome.
Okay. Well, we'll get to this scene.
What happens next?
Captain Gabe Kane hotwires the boat.
Awesome.
Takes the family out. They're fishing. He's trying to go through their shit. Papa catches Mama catches half a shark somehow. So I guess there was a third shark because I don't think she just randomly snagged the half a shark from earlier because it was like pulling and stuff. So I guess the other shark snapped it off. Pull it up. He's holding this half a shark like it's nothing. That's still going to be fucking heavy, mind you. He gets knocked in the water. Yeah, dad's strength. He gets chomped. That's great. Mom and daughter are sitting there on the edge of the boat. Boat gets hit. Daughter falls in. She gets chomped.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Mom's sitting there leaning over like, oh my God, distraught. Maybe get away from the water. I don't know. Gabe's like, oh shit. I better get off this really big boat.
Now, this I didn't understand, to be honest. Is a little confusing to me why you would flee from the working boat to hop on a little boat when there's a shark in the water, when there's nothing wrong with your boat.
Allow me to
Especially when it's a little inflatable raft.
Allow me to plus this confusion. There's a hungry shark in the water that's just ate 3 people. You need to get rid of a body.
Right.
You already threw your knife overboard.
Look, he's an actor, not a thinker.
He just got out of theater school. They're all actors.
Why did Gabe get on this boat and kill this captain anyway? Is it because he failed his purse snatching? He's like, I'm a failed thief. Maybe I should just become a murderer. I can do that, probably.
He's a criminal. He wants to leave.
Well, we don't know he killed him.
Because he wants to leave this island, and it's like a 45-minute plane ride. He ain't got that kind of money.
That ain't the island you want to try living on, though. That's Devil's Reef.
For all we know, he found that guy dead. We don't know.
We actually don't know that he killed him. Yeah, that's fair.
In fact, I don't think he did. He's a sweet boy.
Then why's he pull the bloody knife out of his stuff and then toss it overboard?
Anybody could have a bloody knife.
Anyone can toss it overboard. Anyone can
toss a body.
Anyone can find it. But nobody can toss a body or stay in a boat. I think because he has seen Jaws, and he's seen the news reports of the orcas taking out boats. And so he's like, shit.
But they take out yachts. This isn't a yacht.
Yeah, they hate billionaires.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can tell the difference, but Gabe doesn't know that.
Well,
so that's
why
Gabe
boat is a lot bigger, and you can smell it on
Yeah, you can.
This yacht smells like money.
It smells like coconut.
I'm gonna sink it.
Think that shit or cause some destruction.
Orca.
Yeah.
There's a scene in Orca where the orca literally goes through the coast and just destroys everyone's boats except the boat of the guy who the orca wants to go out to sea. We should cover Orca.
We should cover Orca. I ain't watched that in a hot minute. It's better than this movie.
Agreed.
Yeah, he gets on an inflatable raft. The shark, it's an okay sized shark. It's not big enough to do what it does.
It's
obviously I disagree moments. Seeing as how it does.
It does.
Do what
and
it does.
Have you considered cocaine?
Cocaine
they
shark.
They have a cocaine shark movie. This is not it.
This is a secret prequel.
Secret
or sequel.
Prequel. Now, who here thought that when he dropped the knife in the water, shark was going to grab the knife because it swam by it, and I was like, it's going to be a shark with a knife, and that's twice as dangerous.
Is it twice as dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Just like how if you keep adding heads on a shark, that becomes like 2 to 3 times more dangerous. What's more dangerous? 1 3-headed shark or 3 1-headed shark?
3 1-headed.
Then why did we even care to make 1 3-headed shark?
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Would you rather fight a chicken-sized horse or a horse-sized chicken? Think about that.
Chicken-sized horse. That's not hard.
Horse-sized chicken. No. No.
Ryan wants to fight a horse-sized... That's a dinosaur, Ryan. You stupid.
I want to. Why not?
He's
actually,
gonna spend...
I'm on board with Ryan, actually. I'll fucking wrestle a big old chicken.
He'll spend upwards of, I don't know, between an hour and 40 minutes or 100 minutes.
Fighting that chicken?
Fighting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere between those 2 times.
But I'm going to keep it tight.
Tight. It's going to be
you
tight.
Gotta keep, I'm glad you're keeping it tight still.
That chicken's going to be tight. That's... So they're out there getting all snatched off their boat, and Gabe's on a little dinghy now, not being bothered, apparently. And our main couple, what's her name? Valentina and Weston.
Blindy?
She ain't blind yet. Are out there. Their boat captain dude's like, man, you guys was late. Almost gave your boat away. Like you should have. Maybe they'd still be alive. But as we see, maybe they wouldn't have been. Maybe they would have gone somewhere else, so they could have been alive. I don't know. Could have had double. Instead, now he's got no boat. They didn't put everything back where they found it.
That's true. He's the real victim in all this.
Mm-hmm. Now he's got to go back home to his jet ski rental parents and let them know that his boat rental thing also failed.
Guys, I know last week we lost the jet skis, and this was a huge loss to the business. I got more bad news. The boat is gone.
And I stepped on some glass.
Sad.
Business. Now it's okay. We're gonna Weston and Valentina, we're gonna get on this boat now. Because
are they not on the boat yet? Can we put them on the boat now?
I'm just thinking it's
them
weird
on the
for
boat
this,
and put them out
boat
to sea.
owner.
Let's just get to there. Why are we still at the dock?
I feel like we've been at the dock for 20 minutes.
We were, because we had to kill that other family. Now,
This is true.
In my opinion, no man boats my boat but me. But I guess this guy lets other people boat his boat. I don't care if you got a boating license. Those aren't hard to get. I don't trust you to drive my boat unless you got to have some crazy insurance to be letting people borrow your boat. That's all I'm saying. Now, we're on the boat. It's all romantic as shit. Nobody cares. He went to Jared. He got her camera that she forgot. He got her film that she forgot. She fucking forgot to see later. She fucking sucks. The boat owner says, the engine's a little beat up, but it'll get you through. Dies immediately. For no reason. That's fucking dumb. I have a note here that says I hate them. They're a good couple. I just hate them.
I don't think they're a good couple.
They're
I think
a good couple. They're real trusting.
She has more chemistry with the bad boy.
Everybody has more chemistry with Gabe.
Yeah.
Even the
Gabe
boat.
brings that. Gabe's got Riz.
He does.
Yeah. I like the Coast Guard, though. He's got Riz.
Yeah, well,
Look, Weston
that's
fixes the boat.
That's a lazy performance.
That's all he needs. He gets the job. He's been in this job. There haven't been a shark for 15 years. What else are they going to guard the coast again?
Pirates.
Don't exist anymore. Too many sharks. Sharks ate them.
Shark pirates.
Oh, shit. With eye patches? Peg legs.
Yeah.
So they can go on land. It's like, oh, this is the perfect spot. And I'm like, to poop in.
I think I might have said that also.
And then he starts thinking like, I'm going to put this ring in this water bag. Underwater proposal. And I'm like, that's a dumb idea. You're just asking to lose it. And then she's already jumping in the water and she's way out there. And I'm like, you know what? Just leave her, man. It's like, you know I'm fast. After he's like, how'd you get over there so fast? Like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, she is. They just met last night. He's fast too. He's trying to propose to her after one night.
I carry an engagement ring with me at all times, just in case.
You never know when you're going to find the one.
Yeah.
Never know. We got some shitty underwater work. Scuba Steve, damn you. That was just me thinking of, Big Daddy. That's a good movie. And then she starts taking pictures with her old shitty camera in the underwater bag with the flash on that I'm telling you, I don't think that's going to work. Anything that comes out of that's going to look fucking horrible. If she turned the flash off, she'd have a chance. There's a shark.
Is there?
Swimming around, but not to them yet. They're doing, sick hand signals were dope. They weren't shitty. Hand signals were dope. I'm doing water hand signals. You know what I mean, right? Do we practice this? I don't know. The water's now dirty for some reason, too. I don't know. The ring floats up after he unhooks it. That's embarrassing. He can't find it. He quickly ascends. My first thoughts are, was he deep enough to need to decompress properly? I don't know.
I think he should have died just like that, just like the guy in Man of Medan.
Lots of guys died in Man of Medan.
Yeah, but one of your people can get bends if you don't wait under the water awkwardly with me long enough.
But the bends won't necessarily kill you. They'll make you really sick.
Oh, no, they'll kill you. Your fucking lungs will just
be
pop
real deep.
like balloons.
Well, the nitrogen will start to bubble in your blood.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you're like a soda.
Yeah.
Fizzy.
Crack me open.
I
think it would be easier for him to spot the ring from under the water near the surface than to go on the surface and try and see it.
Oh, the thing you're not realizing is that this isn't just any ring. This is the one ring, and it's done with him.
It's trying to escape.
Shit.
It's searching out Golem.
Now, if the shark ate the ring, would it turn invisible?
No, it's not.
No, you got to put it on your finger.
Yeah, it's...
What if I put it on my toe?
Yeah, that's fine. The other appendage you're thinking of, that's fine too. You don't have to say it.
Wouldn't
His
fit.
nose?
Be too loose.
I think you don't, Daniel, appreciate how much a bag is transparent when it's underwater. There's a reason they get eaten by there's a reason they get eaten by turtles, because they look like transparent jellyfish. And so I think either above the water or under the water, I think once it's gone, the bag itself, you don't got eyes on that. You have eyes on.
I still don't understand why this comment is addressed towards me.
Because you got to know.
I agree.
You got to know.
You don't know.
No, I'm well aware of how hard it is to see.
Not only do I not know, I don't care.
But you got to look at it. But what I'm saying is your odds of seeing it underneath the water just looking up are much better, because when you're on top of the water, you have to look around any of the water, like waves and whatnot, moving stuff around. You got to deal with everything going on. If you're underneath, you can lay back and look straight up, and you pretty much have a flat surface from your perspective where you can see anything causing any sort of distortion on the top. So if light's hitting that bag on the top, you're going to see some little fucking floaty shit.
I'm glad we can all agree this is the biggest problem with this movie.
Well, he's not smart. Biggest problem with this movie is it's more than 20 minutes long. It needed to be a tight 100.
Tight. Like, if we were going to... So, right now it's an hour and 40. If we want to cut it down to 100 minutes, what do we got to take out? Like...
Nothing.
No. We want it tight, Daniel. Tight.
You got to truncate silence.
That's right.
You got to, so in the blind bits, just cut that shit out.
Oh, why? Because it didn't do anything?
Because it didn't do anything.
It literally added
cut that shit
zero.
Out.
The title of the movie added zero. Just nothing to the rest of the movie.
Who here thought that she was going to pull that boat like a tugboat?
Not me, because she's not built for it.
Okay, but she's pulling, and the guy on the boat is pulling too. So it shouldn't have been going anywhere.
Well, okay, so as long as he's...
Yes.
No. As long as he's letting go and pulling himself forward, she's also shortening the rope at the same time by pulling her direction. So think of him as...
What do you mean pulling forward?
Think of him as climbing the rope as she's pulling the rope.
No, that's not what he was doing.
Weren't they trying to get the boat?
That's how it would have worked. I thought about this because I was like, are they at a stalemate doing a tug of war? And I was like,
they're tug of warring.
But I was like, no.
They can't do a tug of war because they're in a liquid. He doesn't have purchase. The only purchase he has is on the boat.
That's right, Ryan. That's why it doesn't make sense. It's double not make sense.
No.
It doesn't make... she can pull him in.
She can
not if he's also pulling.
No. Okay, Dale, get rid of the boat. Don't think about the boat. If you're in water and you got a rope, and I'm pulling you in while you're holding the rope. You're coming in, right? Now, if you also decide to start moving your hands forward as I'm pulling you in, you're still coming in because you can't pull against me on land because you're not swimming the other direction.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. It's not like the boat is lodged into something. It's just floating there.
And it's not like the boat's heavy.
So he could be going arm over arm, moving up the rope as she's trying.
Did it look like he was doing that?
The exact thing. Hand to shark god.
And
did it look like that? Did it?
Because I sat there and I thought about it and I go, no, they both need to be pulling. This will be going faster. Or at minimum, it needs to be tied to a rock and he needs to be pulling arm over arm because he's probably got more strength.
Yeah, just tie his useless legs to the boat. And then he just there's so many ways they could have done this.
You're right. There are so many ways they could have done this.
I forget. Why does their boat get flipped over? Because the shark does it?
Because the shark fucking rocks it. This
the
big-ass boat gets knocked over by the shark that's not that fucking big. It makes no sense.
Look, rocking a boat's all about technique. This shark has the technique.
I fucking guess so. He didn't like them pooping in that one spot, I guess.
That
Well,
was
I think
his
it's
spot.
funny. Because so Weston goes searching for the ring as it floats up, leaves this lady down there at the bottom, doesn't even say anything because it's trying to be a surprise. So he's gone. She turns around, can't see him, sees the shark, freaks the fuck out. I think a Tubi commercial came on like right in the middle of this and then cuts back.
What was it? What was the commercial for?
I don't even remember. Every time the commercials came on, I got like a nice little break and I like looked at my phone or something. Like I felt happy for like a minute and then I went back to being sad when the commercials were over. It wasn't a commercial break, it was a Kenny break. All of a sudden, so she gets back to the surface and then he's like CQCing the shark with an air tank or something. I don't know what he has in his hands, but like distracting the shark so she can get on there. Like he stays in the water to help her, mind you. He could have got on the boat. He stays in the water to try to help her. They both end up on the boat. And then she's like, I turned around and I saw a shark, and then you were gone. You saw the shark and just left me down there. Like, that's your first instinct? That's
I'm like, it's good you got this out of the way now.
Because then he's like, no, you can't see it because I lost it, but I was totally going to propose to you, and I was looking for the ring, and that's what happened. I was going to propose to you. I lost the ring, though.
I don't think he says that now.
No, he says that in their little conversation about it. He said, yeah, I was going to propose to you. The bag, I put it in a waterproof bag.
I think he says that much later.
Yeah, it's during this argument.
No.
Yes, 100% it is. I watched this last night. You watched it 3 weeks ago.
That's right. So I've been thinking about this for 3 weeks.
And you've been wrong for 3 weeks.
No.
My notes are in film order.
Why would your notes be in film order? That's crazy.
That's how I watch it. I don't jump around, get up, get down.
And she's all like, oh, proposal. Oh, I'm going to start planning the wedding. Smash! Hits her head.
Oh, yeah, there's a shark.
We forgot because, she's it's blind, but she's not really blind. She's more like dazed.
Not blind yet.
Just can't see good.
Can't
Tristy
see.
cussed, I think. Well, they're just sitting there at first. He's like, oh no, the boat will attract the shark. We just got to wait for it to leave. And I'm like, can a boat, like a big deep sea boat like that, can it not outrun a shark? I don't know.
Oh, it 100% can.
But it's got that engine problem.
Well, that, and you got to be careful because sometimes if you turn on your boat, a shark will just go latch onto your propeller for some reason.
You hear about that happening. They're like manatees.
Well, when dogs chase cars, this is the same phenomenon.
Phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
Nom, nom, nom. Because that's what the shark is thinking when he sees it. Nom, 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 phenomenon.
This movie should have been called Phenomenon.
It should
Phenomenon.
Blind Water, nom, nom,
Okay,
nom.
this movie should have been called, keep the title Blind Water, but the blind, she doesn't go blind. It's not referring to her going blind. It's referring to them being blind to the true nature of this mysterious man.
And there's a shark.
Fair.
And there's a shark, but the shark is the good guy.
Shark's a good guy. When she actually goes blind, I really hated this movie even more. That's the dumbest fucking thing. That's why you call it Blind Water?
Yeah, because now you're on the water, there's a shark, and you can't see good.
You already can't see good under the water. You could have just been like, we're out here blind.
We out here.
But now we're going to have the blind girl swim to shore because her man can't do it. He's got a bloody leg.
Because he got bit by the shark after trying to go under the boat to get the backpack to get the phone and shit out of it. Thank God that was all already in waterproof shit because he managed to succeed doing that. But hey, she was going to tap lightly 3 times and he was going to hear it. But the shark wasn't.
Just like the Demeter.
Jesse James.
When you see a vampire, you knock 3 times.
And then you throw down all your boat's rice.
That's what they should have done. They should have thrown rice at the shark.
Yeah, count this, bitch.
Count it. Vampire shark. That's awesome.
That would have been hilarious. And then the shark jumps out of the water, just chomps them, and then goes back in.
Because it doesn't need to count because it's a shark.
It's a shark. What is it counting?
Sharks aren't vampires.
It's counting calories.
Got to.
It's bulking up. It's bulking.
It's also counting the minutes in the movie.
There was some bad dialogue here. It's great.
What?
He did say it's real bad.
It's good that we've localized the bad dialogue to just here in the movie. That's good.
I mean, it was especially bad. But one good thing that character Weston did say was, you know what? I can buy another ring.
That's true.
I was like, bravo, sir. Yes, you can. This isn't that movie where you go dive in the water after the fucking ring. Like, no. You You, Weston, you're a real one. An idiot, but a smart one right here, okay? Yeah, he gets his leg chopped. She's going to pull the boat like a tugboat, I thought. And then she starts swimming. I was like, you should have made that rope a lot shorter so she's not so far away from the boat trying to pull it. But okay, because like if we pull the boat a little bit, it'll hit the tides or currents or something, and it'll push it closer to the island. Nope. They somehow have a rope that is long enough to go from where they are on the boat all the way out to the island.
Rope, now that I think about it.
And she swam really fast because that island looked really far away.
Was she a good swimmer, dude?
She's not a good seer, because when she fell when the boat was rocking and hit her head, she's all blurry. And that's just an excuse for them to be giving us, the audience, shitty fucking blur vision. Like, hey, we don't have to shoot things good if we say, like, we're all blind, right?
It was an artistic choice.
Zatoichi never made an artistic choice to just have audio playing over a black screen.
Yeah, he's got you there, Ryan.
He does. Now I'm imagining, like, traditional Japanese wooden shoes tap dancing all around, and everyone's having a ball.
And Dolby 7.1 surround.
But
You'd
black,
be living,
but a black screen.
But a black screen. You'd be living your dreams, probably.
It's like Outwaters.
I don't know.
No.
It's like Outwaters.
No. In the words of my daughter.
Well, okay.
How dare you?
When when Weston's trying to get back on the boat after going for the backpack, though, and the shark's getting his leg, and she starts stabbing at the shark with the pole. How
Did
funny
you think
would it
she
have
was
been?
going to stab him?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's the first. Kim looked up
she
there
can't
that
see
part
good.
too, and she's like, I hope she's stabbing that guy.
It would have been a better movie,
babe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the shark just looks up at her confused, like, what?
What the fuck? Are we on the same side?
I was trying to bring
Same
you
side?
to shore. But
Yeah.
is this food?
You just killed that. You
This
just killed
food.
that guy.
Is
Like,
this food
for
like,
me?
This food? Is this family? Because I ate your other family.
Food for me?
Dude, all from
Adopted
Ben
brother still
Sharkle.
on the island.
It's all
I'm
about
waiting for him
family.
to come out.
So the shark pops a Corona
Oh,
and then
God.
shifts into the 9th gear.
9th gear. Their phone still works. They remembered the number to call. I think 911 might have worked. But they can get a perfectly clear phone call, but they can't ping their location. That seems
Well, okay, so to ping your
improbable.
location, you need
Ping is satellite.
GPS,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And to make a phone call, you need a satellite.
In the middle of the ocean.
Satellite. But it's a
probably-
different satellite.
It's a different satellite. It could be a different
Yeah,
satellite, Kenny.
It's a different satellite. You don't want all things being on one satellite.
There's just one satellite. We don't want the space filled with space trash.
Were those? That didn't look like a satellite phone to me.
No,
I don't think satellite phones are a thing anymore, are they? Because at this point, don't we just have that technology in regular phones?
Mm.
Or do we not? I don't know.
I've seen a lot of horror movies where they can't make phone calls because no signal.
I lose signal all the time around here, and I'm not in the ocean.
He's just covered in lead.
The ocean is covered in lead.
No, Kenny is. Well, it is if you think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Think about it.
Well, now you know.
You're saying Kenny is covered in lead.
But yeah, but Kenny is the ocean.
Does lead prevent phone signals?
That would block a lot of signals.
I know Superman can't see through it, right?
That's because X-rays don't work through lead.
Right.
So really, we all agree.
X-rays. We all agree.
I think we do.
I think
In agreement here.
I'm not sure
Now,
what we agree, but we agree.
I as soon as they start sitting there on their overturned boat and everything, I'm like, okay, is Captain Gabe going to show up on his raft at some point? I didn't realize he's already on the island.
Ha! No, because his raft is broken.
Right. Well, the Coast Guard tells him, oh, just is there an island? Yeah, go swim for it. And I'm like, but did you forget about the part where there's a shark in the water? Whatever.
Also, the Coast Guard says that the island's going to go underwater because of the tide.
That's a big island.
It's a huge island.
Yeah, that's a lot of tide rising.
Maybe they just
It also
meant
doesn't
the
happen.
shore.
Well, she starts to go.
So then
under
go
later.
further on the island.
She does.
It's
She's
very
fine.
rocky, Daniel.
Climb it, you blind bitch.
I
True.
can't. I don't have my climbing ring. It's in the ocean. Go get it for me, baby.
When Coast Guard Curtis calls Coast Guard Margot while he's on the phone with Valentina,
Look at
he's
Kenny
like,
with
hey,
these names. That's pretty good.
have you seen, I know, right? Have you seen an overturned boat? Blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't she have already called and mentioned that? Hey,
No,
just
she
wondering,
likes to
did you-
play things tight to the vest.
Tight to the vest.
Did you drive past another sinking boat and leave it alone while you're looking for that other missing boat?
You
Like,
took
did you
away
just-
the gossip I was going to share when I got back. Nothing happens for the past 15 years as I'm making my patrols. The one time I got some juicy tidbits come back to shore,
Yeah.
you already know.
Yeah, I've seen some people out there sinking.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the call I was on.
I was actually out for you because you said do a McDonald's run, and that's what I was doing. And I know you get cranky without your food, so I wasn't gonna.
You know what?
get in the
McFlurry
way of
is
that.
on the way.
Your Oreo Shamrock McFlurry is on the way. And I know, though, you wanted me to come out here and check on your family because you met them for 5 minutes and they're your family now. And look, I haven't found their boat yet, but I'm looking. That's why I'm out here. But, oh, God, so dumb. Now, okay, think about this movie, but it's not sharks, crabs.
Think about any movie, just add crabs. Yeah, it's a better movie.
There's not enough.
Zach and Miri make a porno.
Oh,
With
100% crabs.
Absolutely.
Oh,
If instead of like
Clickety-clack.
getting like actor people, they shot the porno with crabs.
Clickety clack.
You know what? It's so niche, but you can charge more.
Absolutely. You make a Patreon. You'd be like, all right, we're gonna have some crab on crab. Is that illegal?
All right,
don't know.
freaks, come
Not
out of
this
your
country.
come out of your sea.
Come out of
for
your
the
crab
crab.
house.
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, it's the obvious thing. That's
I don't
why
do
two
the
of the
obvious
three
thing.
of us said it, and you did.
Also, I don't appreciate you calling them freaks.
Oh, yeah, little freaks. Before, I thought she was going to become a tugboat. I thought maybe she was going to lasso the shark.
Like
but I
she
guess
would
that kinda
transform
came
like
later.
an animorph, but instead of an animorph, she turns into a tugboat.
She was going to have to be to pull the boat with her swimming skills.
I'm
'cause like,
sorry.
that's
Did
not-
you think that's what she was going to do?
I thought that's what they're going to try to have her do.
I thought it was pretty clear. Take the rope, swim to shore, tie it around something, and then pull. There is no way the frame of this
that
little
rope
lady
happened to be
can pull
longer than
anything.
500 feet.
Oh, I thought we weren't gonna talk about the frame of this little lady.
Strength-wise, Daniel, do you think she can pull?
I
Huh?
don't think any single
Do you
person
think she
can.
can
I
pull
watched
Daniel?
River Monsters, okay? He
She
can only...
pulls.
She pulls.
The River Monsters
pulled
guy
Weston.
could only exude about, what,
Exude, you
36
say?
pounds of pulling force in the water?
Are you just where are you getting these numbers?
I feel like that's,
River Monsters.
I feel like that's enough
You
to
watched the
pull
show,
you into
Daniel.
the water, though.
No, you don't understand. During an opium den, I ain't watching anything. It's just around me.
Okay, look. He did
It's
this
in the
thing
air.
where he's talking about how, like, a large catfish or something would, like, if you were, like, tied to one, they would be able to pull you underwater. You would not be able
Well,
to.
obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Because you could only exude a certain amount of, pulling power when you're swimming, but
Well,
you're
maybe
not
maybe
built for
you
it.
could only exude a certain amount, but
Well, I would exude even less.
Yeah. In a swim off, you're not winning.
You're not going to beat a big fish.
No.
You're also
Maybe
gonna
you're
be able
not
to
gonna
pull.
beat a
And
big
this
fish.
boat is much larger than a big fish. So there's no way she's tugboating this boat to the shore. What she's going to do is swim to shore, tie it around a rock, and then they do the overhand pulling action that we just
Which,
described with
there's
physics
no way
that Daniel's
that should
clearly on board
happen
with
either.
now.
Because how's that rope that fucking long? The island was really fucking far away.
It's voodoo
isn't there
magic, man.
isn't there like a D&D forever rope, never ending rope? Is there? a
Never
thing?
ending work. Where are those fucking fireworks coming from?
It's a really
We're
strong
not there
rope.
yet.
Oh my god. We need to get there. Stupid fucking thing. Okay, look. She gets to the boat. Oh no, she gets to the island somehow. We distract
they
the
leave
shark.
the dock. They get on the boat. Daniel.
Weston's making noise to bait the shark.
Okay, go ahead. What noise is he making?
You'll hear it
Discord
later.
didn't pick that up. I
You'll
don't know
hear
what
it
it
later.
was. It could have been
It's-
anything.
You'll love it. It's great. He's
Hey, sharky, sharky, sharky,
sharky,
sharky.
sharky, sharky. They're playing red light, green light with the shark.
Squid Games. Got it.
The shark it's raining, so the
I
shark
don't
is blind.
understand why they're why do you got to stop if the sharks? I don't understand.
And
Because he can't see very far on the surface with the rain, so if it gets close, you got to stop. Then he won't see you at all.
Not true. I
not
don't-
true.
look,
Number
I
one,
ain't
not
saying
true.
it. The
Number
movie's
two,
saying
it
it.
ain't using its
The
sight
shark, the shark's
his
not
nose.
popping his head above the water to take a
like a
peek.
telescope going.
I know that. I don't think they know that. Okay.
What if he was though?
I don't
I
know.
mean-
Look, the shark
That's okay.
keeps circling.
That is a good question. If it's raining, is it harder for a shark to hunt a seal?
No, it's easier, Ryan, because a shark is like Daredevil, and now the shark can see the seal
yes, and kiss it.
and kiss it.
kiss.
Upside down like Spider-Man, because you can do that in the water.
You can do
You
that.
can, but
and
then
it's
you get water in your
romantic.
nose, and it stops being romantic.
Then you drown, and then you're choking in each other's mouths, and that's not great.
Choking
The shark-
in each other's mouths.
Yeah,
the
it's a
name
whole
of
thing.
my autobiography. Sex tape. On my autobiographical sex tape.
Your autoerotic sex tape biography.
A closet story.
Shit, look, Valentina gets to the island. Weston's sitting on the boat by himself, and he's like, "At least you're safe now." Like, okay, thanks.
I'm Water Batman.
Water Battle. That's Aquaman. Oh, man. Margot, speak up. Margot's still boating around. I'm like, they're going to be at the wrong island. They were. Look, she gets out. She finds the other boat with the family. Family ain't there. The captain's got his throat slit. I thought for sure she was going to say the shark killed him too, but thank God she didn't, because that would have been
I thought she
hilarious.
was too. Shark killed them both.
Shark killed the captain.
Shark killed the both. And the captain, check it out, left me this boat.
Left me this boat. My boat now.
My
So
boat.
sweet. Captain Kane, you're a real one. They call back to Valentina and Weston, like, hey, look, we're going to have to get on the plane. It's 45 minutes to, flight to you. And I'm like, are you going to wait for Margot to get back to you on the boat before you get on the plane to go look for them? Are there only two Coast Guard people you need? You need a spotter and someone
Thank
flying.
you for bringing this
need
up, caller, but I'm in no condition to go on a search right now.
I cannot fly. Sober.
I mean, I'm
And I am
flying,
drunk.
but I should not be flying. You know what I'm saying, caller?
Oh, God. The shark.
Well, no, Mark, one of them has to get in position to light the fireworks.
Of course. What was I thinking? Well, we're trying to do this rope trick still. The shark hates ropes. It's just chomping at Weston. He's like flopping on the back of the boat, front of the boat, to get around it. Her knot comes undone. It's all bad. She's like, I dropped my glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. And she goes and loses the rope because her knots are bad. Finds the rope, but then now there's Gabe. And I'm like, and her vision's going to come back at a key moment. See this scratch on his arm later. It doesn't. That'd have been better. But hey, with two of us pulling, which I think her first instinct when she sees blurry Gabe was get away from me. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're on an island and there's someone here. Maybe it's inhabited. Maybe you don't tell the first person that's there that could potentially help you to...
What if he did? What if he just, all right, okay, I'll get, okay. And then he just left. And that's it for Gabe. No more Gabe in the movie.
No more Gabe. And then
He lives out the rest of his life on that island.
That's a good life. Turns out it's a continent. He just walked further the other direction.
But then it turns out it's Australia and there's spiders.
Oh, no. Well, we saved Weston. We got him in there. Boat still upside down.
But it's got air in it. I don't know. I think once you're on the land, it's easier to pull the boat ashore.
No. Once you're
Wouldn't
on
it be
land,
harder?
it's
Then
harder.
No.
Yeah.
You're using... What do you mean?
Wouldn't it be easier to pull something that's in water than to pull something that's on dry land?
That's what I meant. Easier to pull the boat to the shore.
The opposite of what you said. Understood.
That's what he meant. How did they flip the fucking boat without damaging it at that point? Because it's on the land.
It flipped the other way.
So when it starts to flip, like all the top parts are going to be getting crushed.
It's obvious.
No. You push it. You pull it out.
She
can pull.
She pulls.
The two dudes couldn't even push the boat back into the water. How are they going to flip the goddamn thing?
Well, that's a different motion,
Motion
Pulling
in the
is
ocean.
different from pushing.
I legit thought maybe there was already a third fucking boat stuck on this island because that was the only thing that would have made sense.
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing about this boat now. It's a CG boat. So that makes it infinitely lighter.
That's true. That's a lot lighter.
I wanted...
Oh my God, so fucking
I mean,
stupid.
we're skipping Gabe's beautiful "my family died" scene. And we should not do that. But when they flip the boat, I wanted the boat to flip over and to have a shark to flip over with it.
He's there. Hey,
He's there,
buddy.
He's got a glass in one hand, goggles on, cigar in the other. He's like, oh, you got me.
You got me.
He's sitting in a chair and he spins the chair around and he's like, hello.
Hello. Welcome
You're
to
probably
my boat.
wondering how I got here.
Sit back. Stay a while.
Turns out,
listen.
The lead in the water. That's what it did.
Lead in the water.
Lead in
It's
the
all
water.
over the ocean. And Kenny. Yeah, let's see. What does Gabe do here? Let's see. He tells Weston and Valentina that, yeah, that happened to my friend once. His nerve damage. oh, does it ever come back? And he shakes his head no at the blind lady.
Nah. That's right. Well,
you're blind forever. I'm an expert.
You're blind forever. Trust me. You just met me.
And then they're like, why are you on this island? Well,
Ooh.
I was on a boat with my papa, who's the best fisherman in the whole wide world. And we took my sister out to teach her how to fish.
My little sister.
My little sister. And the shark got my papa. And then my mama, it got my mama. And then I was holding my sister. And it got my sister. And then I got on the life raft. And I went away over to here because I thought the shark would be focusing on the boat. And then Valentina's like, Weston, let me talk to you. Just one more thing, Weston.
Weston, this is the most beautiful speech I've ever heard, Weston. I believe every word of it.
Weston.
Because unlike what Kenny just did, this was performed in like an Oscar-worthy performance.
He's crying and everything.
It's amazing.
We ain't got time for these Oscars, okay? It's 7/16. We ain't got time for them. But she pulls Weston aside and she goes, Weston, I don't know if I believe this guy. His dad is like the world's best
the most
fisherman.
Unbelievable part of this movie is them not believing him.
Well, because her reason for not believing him, his dad's the world's best fisherman, but they were just now taking his sister out to fish for the first time.
Yeah,
they didn't say how old his sister was. She could be 4 or some shit.
And maybe she couldn't use her legs, and this was a big deal. She doesn't fucking know.
Maybe she's scared of the ocean.
Maybe she was blind.
Oh shit. There's lots of reasons why this could have been her first time. She doesn't know this family like Gabe does.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he made it up.
She doesn't. Did you ever think of that?
You ever think of that? Yeah. That's why it doesn't make sense.
But it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't not make sense.
No, it makes perfectly good sense. It's fine. I believe.
It's fine.
I'll be like, oh my god, he's crying. I'm crying. Shark's crying.
You know what? I think the problem is like she can't see the performance.
Oh, she can only hear it.
She doesn't know how good it actually is.
His hair's looking all good. His tears are good. Whatever. Fuck that bitch, you know? That not believing Gabe's sad story about the family he just got dying. And what an inconsiderate biatch.
And you know what? I believe him when he says his dissected, chumped up papa would have wanted his body to be used as chum.
He would have wanted it.
He would have used my body as chum.
That's messed up. No, he loved me.
Use my body as chum, Brendan.
Yeah, because Valentina falls on poor Daddy's body. Chum me, Brendan.
Daddy. Daddy at this point, no arms, no legs, but yes, a head.
I said,
head.
Daddy,
no head.
I'm going to throw your chopped up body into the ocean as chum bait.
I like the squelching noise when they put the hook that they managed to find into the dad's body. It's a pretty good squelch. Now we're gonna lasso the shark.
Yeehaw!
With the body to pull the boat off, and I'm like,
you're like, yeah, you are.
Okay.
Shark power.
Not only should this probably also not work, but when it does work, it always works too well because the boat straight up gets fucking yanked off, and I'm like, the shark's stealing the boat. Like, it's gone. Like, I think they thought they were going to have to sit there and help push the boat while the shark was pulling, which makes sense. If this was going to work, maybe that's how we do it.
Then they forgot how heavy is a JPEG.
Yeah.
That's right. How heavy is a JPEG? How heavy is
data?
Not heavy at all, as it turns out.
Hi, I'm
heavy enough to break the ice. That's wow. You're wrong, but wow.
Oh, JPEG ice.
Oh, touche. I tip my hat to you.
That's my rapper name, by the way.
JPEG Ice. I like it.
Yeah, I always come on after Vanilla Ice. I'm Jay.
So then you never come on.
I pegged ice.
Because he doesn't.
The shark ate the wrong family, Daniel. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah, it should have eaten Kenny.
Yes. Well, yeah.
I'm made of lead, though. That would have hurt the shark.
How are you made of lead? I don't understand.
I ate a lot of pencils when I was a child.
Those aren't lead, and you know that.
They're graphite now. They used to be lead.
Not when you were a child.
You don't know me. You're not my family. That man and his wife and daughter were my family. They always have been, you son of a bitch. I think I have a note around here that says, end, please, for the love of God.
We still got
it didn't.
20 minutes or something left.
This is when the movie starts getting good.
I thought maybe they're going to have the shark pull the whole fucking island at this point. Just pull the island closer to land. I don't know. Ugh.
That makes sense.
When they throw the body in the water with the hook on it and everything, 1 second goes by and Gabe goes, it's not working. I don't think he's a great fisherman. I think that's the giveaway for Weston.
Okay.
I think Weston would have believed him to the very end.
I think Weston is reconsidering his proposal right now.
I think he wants
Gabe.
to propose to Gabe. Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
he gave Gabe the ring.
Think about this. Gabe has passion.
Gabe
He's
found
not
the ring.
passionate about anything.
No passion. Gabe found the ring, though.
Gabe's
puts it in
not
his
whining
pocket.
about not being able to see.
This is true.
Gabe's whining about his dead family.
Which is appropriate. Now, okay. While they're on the boat, Valentina's left on the island for reasons.
But she can't see good.
she can't
They
see
could have put her
good.
on the fucking boat when it was getting tugged off.
No,
No, you don't. You don't
No.
want a lady when you're getting tugged off.
That's fair. You want a shark.
You want a shark?
So she's still on the island. They're on the boat. She still has the phone. She gets a phone call again from the Coast Guard, and he's like, "Wait, no, man, we found a boat, and that only had 3 people."
Hey.
Yeah, there's a dead guy. Dead guys on that other boat, and you're the guy you found. He's not like those other people, so that's a murder man. You stay away from him. She's like, oh shit. Now Weston's fixing the boat. Gabe's trying to loot. Weston fixes the boat. Him and Gabe do a secret handshake already. Like Gabe's now part of Weston's family. They almost immediately crash the boat into rocks, which I think would have been hilarious. Then they're getting closer to the island. And then Weston's like, I gotta get out there to go get her. She's blind. She can't find the boat. And I'm like, don't leave Gabe alone on the boat. Why didn't Gabe just fucking leave?
So I don't know how bad Gabe really is because he has, once he's on the boat with Weston, once Weston's got the boat working again, he no longer needs Weston.
Yeah, he has so many opportunities to get rid of these people.
Kick him off. He doesn't even have to kill him. He just has to just push him over the side. But he doesn't.
This is true.
He doesn't do that.
Yeah, but he does get a little rapey.
Well, she gets.
Because it turns out maybe he's been just attracted to Valentina this whole time.
He's literally the only one.
Well, I was going to say, maybe he's the blind one in the waters.
Yeah, he's the blind one.
So he's down there. Weston gets in the water to go get Valentina, who's slowly sinking into the water because the tide's coming.
And she's just sinking down.
She just sits down and says, fuck it. They get to each other. They're sitting out in the water, hugging. I'm like, you guys remember there's a shark in the water, right? But okay.
Oh, right. There's a shark in this movie.
But the power
she's
of
like,
love.
Let's have a conversation right now. Yeah, it's a barrier. Love barrier. Like, hey,
worked for Harry Potter.
that guy, Gabe, he's not good. He's not good. Okay? Bad even.
So Kenny, all right, even you will admit, yes, good. Communication. She is not staying silent. There is a bad thing happening and she communicates it to her partner.
You know how they could have done this, though? While they were swimming to the boat.
Or they could have just not gone back to the boat because they know that help is coming and the ocean's not going to swallow that entire island.
They don't know that. They're not very good with ocean.
You can just look at the island and see that the trees are not all dead or whatever from the salt water.
They tell you in movies that the ocean's covered in lead, but you don't really understand how much lead that is until you
don't tell
in
you
it.
that. I've never seen
it's
a
so much
single
more
movie.
lead than you might think.
I've never even heard this lead thing till today.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, I got all this ocean lead in my mouth.
I met Mercury.
You met Mercury?
Yeah.
What was she like?
I thought that was in the rivers.
He was so fast.
Now, I don't know. You guys think, because Mercury's what? Hermes? Is that right?
Yeah.
Mercury's.
Mercury's.
Mercury's, is that right? Did I get that right?
Nobody cares about
no one will
the
answer
Roman versions.
My fucking question.
I said yes, you son of a bitch. Okay. So they go start to get towards the boat, and then Valentina gets to the fucking ladder. Weston stays about 10 feet away from her, and he's like, get on the boat. And she's like, what are you doing? Get on the boat. Like, bro,
what is he doing?
They both could have been at the fucking ladder.
I don't know why he's doing this.
And then the shark starts swimming in between them. I'm like, why did you do this at all? He decides, I'm going to make a sacrifice even before the shark's here when we could have both been safe. He's like, you know what? I don't want to live a life where I have to marry Valentina.
But he would have had an opportunity to make a sacrifice on the boat also because he has to fight the guy.
Yeah. Fucking nope.
I think he would have rather been eaten by a shark than been eaten by Gabe.
Gabe can eat me anytime. So he decides to do this dump. And then you know what? He sacrifices himself. She's still in the fucking water. She hasn't moved.
It's not a sacrifice.
It's a suicide.
It's a suicide, yeah.
Yeah, by shark. So then Gabe's like, yep, they're dead. Starts taking off. She's clinging onto the boat. Engine dies again. She gets on there. She does a creepy horror hand over the seat. And I'm like, okay, that's a nice shot. If this was a creepy horror movie, and not a bad shark movie. We could have done some stuff here, but we didn't. They're dumb. Anyway, that was good. They're like, she throws a punch, catches him. He's like, what the fuck, bro? And then she grabs him, and he grabs her, and then he's like, this is Sparta's her off the fucking captain's perch. And I'm like, hell yeah. Sparta for balanced breakfast. I don't know. I was really bored at this point. Well,
See,
a lot
she
of points
started
earlier.
it. She started some.
And he's like, I really liked you. And I'm like, you should feel honored. And then
because he's awesome.
She goes in the lower decks and shuts the door. And then he's like, you can't see me, but I can see you. And I'm like, I'm turning this off. I'm going to turn this off. And then Gabe busts in there, and then she's crying. And then
he
Gabe
Luthers
takes
the door.
He Luthers it, and then he takes his finger on her tears and then licks it. I'm like, Gabe, don't do it, tear
yes.
lick. And then he's like, oh, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, Gabe is blind too. And then like he just wants to talk, and she keeps ruining it. And then she tries to hit him with a thing that doesn't work. Then he's distracted, and then she picks up a random plank with a nail in it that's just there.
Yeah.
And hits him in the face, and that's a nice shot.
That's pretty
Why
good.
the fuck was that there? I don't know. Now the blood's leaking through the bottom of the boat, which seems odd. Because shouldn't the boat be watertight? But
not
whatever.
anymore. It's been flipped.
A couple
blood's
times,
not
I guess.
water. Blood is lead.
Blood's wet.
Lead in the blood.
Yeah.
So it's heavy.
Well, Kool-Aid Man, shark, comes through the floor. Gets him some Gabe.
He said, the shark says, Gabe, she's not worth it, bro. Come with me.
Come with me. I'll swallow you whole. You know what I'm saying?
Wink.
Wink.
Nom nom nom.
She's trying to... The shark is full now, is my thinking, because they said that earlier. She got the ring because she sees it floating there after Gabe gets chomped. She puts it on.
How did she see that?
Because she's getting less blind, maybe. I don't know. But look.
Blindness.
She's trying to get
status
out.
effect is wearing off.
Yeah. She's trying to get out of that little hatch that Weston crawled out of earlier, but Gabe put the dive weights on that. I don't think they're that heavy to where she couldn't push it up. But as Ryan said, she's a little lady. She might not be able to push those weights up. She eventually gets out. And then she's somehow fixing the wiring situation on the boat that she didn't fix earlier and has no idea how to do, and she's blind now.
Who do you think
on
taught
top
Weston
of it.
how to do it?
Oh shit. Well, she also fucked up the ropes earlier as a blind lady. So you think she's gonna get this wiring done? I don't know. Somehow she does. Engine's on. Okay, so the propeller's already spinning. Shark's like, you know what? Watch this. Puts his face on the spinning propeller already. And she's like, yep, I fucking knew you were gonna do that. Now that you're latched onto my propeller, cranks up that engine, shreds the shark to death. I'm like, you act like you planned this, lady. Did you put some sort of bait on the propeller? Like, what? No. It just happened like, shark did it dumb. Here I go. Look, I did this. Like, no. Stupid. Fucking.
It is as the prophecy foretold.
She saw
Stupid,
hieroglyphics,
stupid.
pictographs on the walls of a cave on that island that we didn't see. It's a cut scene. This would have been 101 minutes, and they cut it to make it tight 100. And it's all there. Propeller, shark face, ooh ha ha.
It's also clear now. But you know what? Either there's
Like
another
that
shark
scene
or that
in the
didn't kill
lake
it.
that we didn't get to see.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
much better movie.
I agree.
Well, yeah, agreed.
So this didn't kill the shark, or there's another shark because it floats down like it's dead, kinda. But then she's out there because the boat's sinking again, and she's looking at the shark. She's like, "I'm not afraid of you anymore." Like she's yelling at that like furnace in Home Alone. I'm like, okay. And then she gets her blind pole again, another blind pole, and then I guess she's like stabbing it and shit. And then she finally gets a good stab, and then it's dead. I'm like, well, that's fucking dumb. Now the plane's flying around. We can't see shit. She's like, I'm right here, dog. Is there not a flare on this fucking boat? I thought that was pretty standard to have a flare gun on a fucking
the boat
boat.
sank.
Yes, but you keep that in a secure box attached to the boat. I don't think it's going to come off.
and it's attached to the boat.
It's attached to the boat.
sank.
And the boat sank. What do you want
Okay,
from
but
me?
why at no point did anybody grab this flare before it sank?
Because they're all stupid except for Gabe.
Gabe didn't grab it either. Either way,
Gabe wasn't looking to
She's
get
there.
rescued.
well, this is true. Boat's sinking. The plane's flying around. I ain't see shit. Like, well, we need to get closer. Maybe I'm gonna go fly closer. Like, yeah, you should probably just fly as
great
close as you
if
can.
this had been like a propeller plane, and as get closer they have to skim the water. As they skim it, they go, oh wait a second.
I think it is a prop plane.
Was it? All I'm saying is they should have prop planed her into the propeller, like Indiana Jones style, and then been like,
Yeah.
well, another, still no shark attacks for another 15 years.
Gabe got another one. So they
Accident
can't find
free
her.
still. Here we go.
They can't find her. Once again, this was a 45-minute flight from the place where they were all staying, so God knows how far it is out up by boat, because planes travel a lot of distance pretty fast. And all of a sudden, fireworks start going off. Now, this is still a lady out in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the night. I don't think fireworks going off.
There's a merfolk party going on.
I still don't think they see her. I don't think they would see her. I don't know.
The Naga have invited the merfolk over, and they're just having a bash. A real big party. I want to see that movie.
And King Shark's going to be there in a little bit. Everybody loved King Shark.
Yeah?
Yeah. Poor Shark. They find her. We cut to her on the fucking plane. Her vision starts coming back to where she sees like a Mother Mary, Virgin Mary thing on the fucking dash. And then her vision clears and she sees a clear image of the ring. And it turns out it's not the ring Weston described. No, that would have been funny though. But she holds it up and looks at the ring, and then the camera's sitting there, and she's like, I do. Like, no, he's dead. You missed your chance.
She's like, it's a cool, like, $300 right here. I'll pawn this shit.
Pawn the shit out of it. And I said, stupid, worst thing we've watched.
You know what this movie needs? It needs, like, an Andor-styled, like, sequel or a prequel, rather, for Gabe, so we can see what he was up to before this, because he's a much more compelling character than anyone.
Everyone. I want to see Gabe getting hunted by the Coast Guard.
Like, what was the heist that Gabe pulled off that led him to here, you know?
McDouble.
He stole one.
He stole
well,
one.
Nowadays, that's like, I don't know, $15?
There's got to be in this economy. This movie sucked. Worst movie we've watched. Go watch any other shark movie that we watched.
It is not the worst movie we've watched.
What's the worst movie we've watched?
No, not even by a long shot.
Well, okay, name it.
Outwaters.
Okay, it's the second worst movie we've watched.
I don't even think it's the second worst movie we've watched.
I didn't get to leave during this one. I left during the Outwaters.
I'd say it's top 5. I'd say top 5.
It's the worst shark movie we watched.
I don't even think that's true.
What shark movie was worse?
I think he's right on that one, Dan.
Look, the power of Gabe in this movie.
This movie isn't called Gabe, Take Me Away. The title of this movie is Blind Waters.
Gabe doesn't even have a picture on his IMDb.
You know what? That's the biggest tragedy here.
This is the one of like very few things he did that are listed as like an in-English movie. So he's probably like a big Spanish star. He's in 80 episodes of well, I ain't gonna try to say that. Querete Asi? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's a Spanish soap opera. He's also in Secretos de Familia. So that's about his family that he just got. El Baron. It's in the Surrogacy, Blind Waters. So if you want more of this guy, this Gabe, this Francisco Angelini, you're gonna.
Well, I don't want Francisco Angelini. I want Gabe.
This is the only one where he's called Gabe. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I think it's like a 3.4 stars or some shit. I don't know.
Daniel, do you think this is better than Shark Side of the Moon?
No.
Okay. Once again, Kenny, the ratings. Who needs them? What do they tell you? They tell you nothing.
Shark Side.
They tell you nothing.
Shark Side.
You think you told us it was like a 2. You don't need the rating.
It's 2.8.
Exactly.
That ain't right. That's
the
biggest crime.
None of this is calibrated. It don't matter.
Shark Side way better.
All that matters is our love and connection that we made to Gabe throughout this movie.
In our heart of hearts. He's our family now.
He's our family.
We need to fill for like 16 minutes.
What?
We need to fill for like 16 minutes.
Well, then we get 100 minutes?
Then we'll get 100, yeah.
A tight 40?
Tight?
You guys keep recording after I leave then.
I don't
gotta
want to
go
do
to
that.
work.
I'm not going to recommend this movie. But
I'm not going to recommend this movie.
I had good times with it, but it's not something you have to see.
And just because we watch something and I say, oh, this is the worst thing we've seen, that isn't a challenge to go find something even worse, Ryan. So if you could not do that, find enjoyable bad things, not just bad things.
I I blind waters all the movies, man. I close my eyes, I hit click,
oh my God.
And I go, that's not true. Daniel and I started watching a Tubi shark movie for about 5 minutes, and then I pulled the plug. And I said, nope. This was like a year ago, Daniel.
What next? We're going to go watch fucking Shark Swarm?
I mean, what next? We're going to watch some like modern parody take on Caddyshack? That'd just be crazy.
It's going to be great.
I saw a funny GIF. Okay, so it's the Trimmers, right? and they're how they're running on the outside of the building and the trimmers are going under the floor and the floor's doing the little wave thing, right?
Yeah.
But then it cuts to the little Caddyshack creature and he's running under the ground, so it was him the whole time.
The whole time.
I'm all right.
He's the little dancing guy.
He's dancing. Just dancing. Don't you want a puppet? I can't do underwater. How do you do underwater? Just sounds like I'm clearing my throat.
Maybe we should go watch that Hundreds of Beavers movies I've been hearing about. You guys hear about this Hundreds of Beavers?
Never heard about it. I don't think so.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I have X
19th
you have
century
what?
supernatural winter epic. A drunken Applejack salesman must go from zero to hero and become North America's greatest fur trapper by defeating hundreds of beavers.
Say an Applejack salesman?
What it says. He's a drunken
So like
one.
someone who sells like the Applejack cereal? Like
No, I
door
think
to
it's
door?
like the ancient term of Applejack. Which
What
I
is
still
the
don't know what
ancient
that
term?
means.
I don't know what that is.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack come over here and suck this
Applejack.
Applejacks. Well. As always, I've been your family host.
Oh.
Kidding.
I would want you to use my decaffeinated body as bait, Daniel. I would.
Want
I want that a lot.
that. Squelch. I do want it.
I closed my browser and I don't have the rest of my poem, Ryan.
This movie sucked. I hate you.
Blind Waters. Hoo ha ha.
Hoo-ha-ha.